We just ended the final session of the Gaza Tribunal, and the chair of the jury declared Israel continuing with this genocide with such great depth. And I'm here to ask Dr. Helen Jarvis, one of the founders of the Khmer Rouge Tribunal. She was head of the public affairs at the Khmer Rouge Tribunal, which was the hybrid tribunal. And she's also at the moment, or she has been, the vice president of Permanent Peoples Tribunal, headquartered in Italy. This is the group that has the most experience in holding citizens or moral tribunal in the vein of Russell Tribunal. And Gaza Tribunal is not part of PPT, but she's here to provide her expertise on documentation. Helen, can you explain what these tribunals are outside the parameters of international law and state systems?
Thank you, Zani. It's a pleasure to see you here too. This is a very important occasion, I think, here in Istanbul. The Gaza Tribunal, as you say, it's not an organization or organic part of the Permanent Peoples Tribunal, but it's part of the family, and the spirit, I think, is the same, which is the people speaking, and speaking about the crimes committed by states. And this was developed originally, or most notably in the 1960s with, as you said, the Russell Tribunal, which turned into the Permanent Peoples Tribunal. But apart from that, we have people's inquiries, citizens' tribunals all over the world, because the states are the ones, the governments, we shouldn't leave everything in their hands for justice. After all, who is committing the genocides? Who is bombing Palestine? States. States are with the assistance, and not only assist. I think complicity is too weak a word. It's much more participation and enabling. Without the support of the other states, Israel would not be able to do what it has been doing and continues to do in Palestine. But I think it's really important that that more and more people are standing up. And I think often people had asked, what's the point of a People's Tribunal? You can't do anything. You don't have a police force. You can't enforce your sentences. But in the last few months, it's been very interesting to note that the highest court in the World Court, International Court of Justice, which has issued 4 measures, provisional measures and orders against Israel, has had absolutely no effect. So I think we have to realize that we can't put our faith in the institutions. The United Nations has proved to be so impotent, and the Security Council, of course, we know, is set up for these vetoes, which it makes it really quite meaningless when it comes to a point of tension and a point of difference. The great powers, the so-called great powers, the Western powers, still are holding all the reins, and it's time for people to stand up. What is so frightening now, and I think it was so revealing in the nature of the judgment that was given today, or the verdict, outcome statement, and also the concluding statement by Professor Richard Falk, is we cannot imagine that the entire existence of humanity should come to this. What are we here for? What have we achieved? How can we leave ourselves as this is an achievement of human existence. No. If these are the red lines, then what is there, as he said? And I think this is where we stand. I know we're on the right side of history. And increasingly, with the flotillas, with the people in the streets, we know that that people are rising. And what is more important is that the Palestinian people themselves continue with extraordinary resilience and resistance. They're not lying down. They will survive.